Hi class, so today we're going to be reading a book. This is the book we're going to be reading. Now, before we get started on reading our book, we're going to label our book, the different parts of the book. Okay, let's see if y'all remember what we discussed yesterday. Okay, so what is the front cover of the book? Is this the front cover of the book? This the front cover of the book? Or is this the front cover of the book? Right, this is the front cover of the book. So we're gonna take our little sticky note and we're just gonna label the front cover. You see that? Okay. The front cover is where we have our title, author, illustrator, maybe some illustrations, all that good stuff. Next, where is the spine of the book? Now, we already said that this is the front cover, so it can't be this. Is this the spine of the book? Or is this the spine of the book? Right, this is the spine of the book. It's what keeps the book together, right? And all the pages. Next, where is the title of the book? This is the title, The Most Magnificent Thing. Now again, we're gonna take our little sticky note and we're just gonna label the title right there. And then we're gonna look for our author. Our author is who? Right, the person that wrote the book. So where is the author? Yep, right here, Ashley Spires. So same thing, take our little sticky note and label our author. Now, do y'all notice something from this book? Do y'all notice something about it? There's only one name. So that means that the same person that wrote the book, which is the author, is the same person that drew the pictures. Now, what do we call the person that draws the pictures in a book? The illustrator. So we're just gonna take our little sticky note and we're gonna label it right there too. Right next to the name and under author. Now last thing, where are the illustrations? Where are they? They're the pictures, right? So these are the illustrations. Let's put it right here. There you go. Now you have your book labeled and we can begin reading. So we're going to be reading The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires. Looks like buildings, right? I wonder what this book's gonna be about. It says, The Most Magnificent Thing. For all the little perfectionists in the world. The Most Magnificent Thing, written and illustrated by Ashley Spires. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. I wonder what that would be. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Looks like her little puppy is her assistant, right? Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side, her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of, sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths it and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square, she makes it round. She gives it legs, she adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy, she makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. You see all her different tries and inventions that she made. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. Those are the admirers. They look like her neighbors, maybe. And there she is. She's upset. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mat gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. Look, she has all her different inventions all lined up. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. You see her neighbors, it looks like they're trying to help her out. It says, "This is a perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet." The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. There goes her assistant right there. The pair take a good, long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. Okay, now that is the end of the book. Pretty good, huh? I really liked it.